Hello and welcome to Darlo to the Prem, episode 12. And today we are at a crucial point of the season. Yes, it's October. It's probably our most critical game, though. We are home in the FA Cup against Buxton. Win this, we're in the first round proper. The draw was fairly kind to us. Buxton National League North, so they're a league below, but are currently fifth, so they're on a decentish run. For us, I wish I could say the same. So since the Hartlepool game, we were very poor against Maidenhead, conceded a late goal. We were poor against Yeovil, but managed to get a goal and hold on. Taylor Hart came in. That's how desperate we were. And since then, he's come in and played a few games. Rochdale was rather unfortunate. 2 minutes into the game, we lose our best player, young Lucas Stevenson. He had a rash challenge, and we were up against it for the rest of the game. So then after that, we've been sort of experimenting with slightly different formations. The 4-3-3 wide. And then we played two different formations there. So it's pushed Nathan Simpson further forward, and since then he's been an absolute revelation. 4 goals, a goal in each of the last 3 games. And it may be that we have stumbled across a system. So also, Tom Lavery has been out for a number of weeks now. He's coming back to fitness. And finance-wise, we are just over our budget again. At least we will be, should Lucas Debolli sign the contract that we've offered him. Tommy Neal Tommy Neal has gone on loan to Buxton, which is one of the reasons we've been able to get the actual wage budget to bring somebody else in. So I fully expect him to play and score against us today. That would just be sod's law. Other news, our backup originally signed first choice goalie, Aaron Bott. He's just had the 2 appearances, not been great, and really doesn't make it past the bench. So he came and said, I want to leave, but I should be starting more games. I said, can't offer that to you here. He says, I'll leave then, and has handed in a transfer request. I've also stuck him on the loan list. 22k, never going to get that for him, but it's one of those where it might just be that if anyone ever becomes interested in him, I'll drop the price down to 0 and just to get rid of him to free up the wage budget. The wage budget is far more important at this level than the money in. He says that now, and then I'll change what I'm going to say pretty much straight away afterwards, because our finances aren't great, have never been great, and I think the only way forward is if we can get one of these players that have come in, say Terrell Angleman or perhaps Lucas Stevenson, to be on some kind of decent form, that we can get an offer hopefully in January for them, so we can sell them for 6 figures. If we do that, then there's a good chance we can do a nice reset, bring in 2 or 3 decent players, increase the wage budget. The transfer budget is meaningless to us. We only keep 30%, so it's not going to be a great deal, even with the 6 figures. But whatever little money we get will actually be decent for us to be able to increase that budget and hopefully bring in 1 or 2 players. But that's enough for me talking. The key bit here is actually getting on to the FA Cup game. So, like I say, drawn at home against Buxton. Let's have a look. Are we happy? No, because we've got players, but let's do a quick thing. So I'm not sure if Terrell Angleman offers us anything there. there's always one or three strikers on the bench. Not interested in him. We can stick cushion in for cushion on Darlo. Oh, choices. No, we'll leave it like that. Yeah, so that's going to be our team then. So we'll have Sam Walker in goal with Joe Oliver, Carter Pinnington, Ben Crompton, and Prince Anchipong as our back four. Lucas Stevenson and Tyler Fletcher is the defensive midfielders. At the moment, they're defensive midfielders. It might be that we change one of these for more ball winning. No playmaker. So Caden Kelly as the attacking playmaker, Owen Gallagher, and our very important Nathan Simpson as the wingers. And one of the new guys that we've got him in from Wrexham on loan, Gerald Mukhtari. It's costing us nothing, and he's quite a big bod. So we've got him in up front. They wanted him playing as a pressing forward. It's like, fine, that's probably his better position. So all in all, it's not too bad a side, and hopefully they've got more than enough for our opposition today, Buxton. So let's give them an early encouragement call. 1,800, so roughly the same sort of attendance, so we're not breaking the bank there. So plenty of possession football, but not a lot going on until now. Oliver breaks into the box, crosses, and Owen Gallagher with his first of the season. Our first sight at goal. Nicely worked throw in there through Oliver and Simpson. So it is a very heavy possession. It's effectively the tiki-taka we've gone for. Just changed it about a bit. There's no point playing playing defenders, etc. and inverted wing backs at this level. So I've just trying to play possession football and see how we get on. All in all, we'll just crack on with the second half. 0 highlights would be fantastic. Simpson, Fletcher. Oh. Let's get Charlie Ondo up top. And do we do anything? Nathan Simpson's getting a little bit tired. He's been doing rather well. Sokolichi can come on for him. We'll just only got the 3 subs, so we'll do 2 now and save the third for a moment. Gallagher. Are we going to get our second highlight? Second goal? No. We have Angry Man, of course, so he can come in. The expert will make Caden Kelly. And Angry Man, not Angry Man. Where are we? Angry Man, there he is, as a deep iron playmaker. Oh, I don't believe this. Yes! Sammy Walker! How valuable could that be? Here they come again. Oh! We've been done for by a number of these long-range super efforts, missiles coming in. We haven't been great, we've been stubborn, but most importantly, we've won the game. Thank goodness for that. So, getting into the FA Cup later rounds, so first, second, third, if we can get something like that, then that's really going to give us a boost. And I think Sienna Pede is absolutely correct. Absolute Z-fest, but we'll take it. It's 3 points. Right, we'll see you in a mo. Right, so here it is. The first round profit of the FA Cup has been drawn today. So we'll see who we get in the draw. So our ceremony host is Alex Rebel. And the first one out is Whitby, and they are going to be playing Accrington. Oh, to be playing Whitby. Newport County versus Gillingham. Maidstone versus Cambridge. Maidenhead versus Haringey. Oxford United, Leyton Orient. Bolton versus Woking. Northampton versus Worksop or Scunthorpe. Yeovil versus Hyde. MK Dons versus Havant and Waterlooville. Banbury versus Dorking. Alfreton versus Colchester. Southend versus Plymouth. Oh, Darlington. Who are we going to get? Exeter. Oh. Exeter. Where are Exeter? They're in League One still. They're 12th in League One. Yeah. Right, well, we've got Exeter at home. When is that scheduled to be? In 3 weeks' time. No, in 2 weeks' time. So not too far away. We'll fast forward on to that then. Hello and welcome back for the second part of this, the FA Cup first round match against Exeter. So it's a slightly changed side. We've just brought in Elliot Hewitt on a 8-month contract, £300 a week. We've basically done that because Gio Lurio is agreed to join Recreativa Livio, on the 1st of January. So he's going there. We've got to pay about 60 odd quid a week. So basically, with him leaving on the 1st of Jan, Hewitt coming in, and the previous signing of the Boller has meant it's effectively where we were prior to the previous release. For loaned out player. But Elliot Hewitt is in today. He's coming in at right fullback. We've got Crompton and Pennington in the middle with Ankipon down at left back. Stevenson and Fletcher are the two defensive midfielders. Luca Bolli is actually playing on the right wing today. Ideally, he would be in the middle. Caden Kelly's playing in the middle, and Owen Gallagher is down the left with Arloni Mukhtari up top. The big news is Simpson got injured. He was out for a couple of weeks early on in a game a couple of weeks ago. So another week and he'll be back, but unfortunately he misses today's all-important encounter. So we'll kick things off and see how we get on. So again, we're still trying to play possession football, and we're not trying to be too intricate or anything like that. It's that could have been a perfect start. Just no pace to that headed ball. It's okay. Then so Caden Kelly has got a gashed ankle. That'll probably put him out for a month, the way we've had with our luck. And other than that one highlight, it's been an uneventful first half. Right, what we will do though is get the Boller in where he's going to hurt the opposition the most. We can go engage. Other than that, Gallagher's struggling a bit. But we'll see. See if that change makes any difference. Hopefully we can maintain control of the possession and eke away one breakaway where we flew to goal. Nice crowd of 3,960. Owen Gallagher on the wrong side for him. So back to Hewitt. Crompton is going to go back to Hewitt. To Stevenson. Stevenson, Crompton. Crompton back to Hewitt. Hewitt over the top. Reino Sokolici gets a decent ball across, and Mukhtari. That was fantastic. Hopefully, we won't get too much of a reaction from them. I'm loath to do it, but let's do it anyway. Angryman in. I'll leave it at that. Just want them to control possession, waste as much time as possible. And who's going to be our last? Gallagher. No, it won't be Gallagher today. It must be Taylor Hart. No. I don't know. Slavery for that. Keep on. Please, no, just substitution highlight. It's going on forever, this substitution highlight. No, it's not. It's coming our way. It's pinball in there. Fletcher, what can he do? He plays it back to Angryman. Angryman to Fletcher. Fletcher works it back to Angryman. He plays it down towards Gallagher. And this highlight has finally ended. 4 minutes of injury time. 2 minutes. The highlights at our corner. Penalty, is it? Given! Come on then, boys! Take as much time as you can. Make this the final kick of the game, please. Crumpton scores! Get in there! Oh! That goal is going to be so valuable. Second round of the FA Cup. Get in. If we can be an FA Cup team this year, that'll be immense. So let's get in and see exactly how much that was worth. 41,000, that one, plus whatever gate receipts. So over the course of, oh no, that's today, 57,000 in the bank. Plus the corporate facilities, 62,000. Fantastic. Right. Now we'll come back for the FA Cup draw. Right, here we go then. Round 2 of the FA Cup being drawn. We'll start the draw, and today's host is Mr. Steve Bruce. Whitby would be a good one. No, Darlington. Peterborough, Oldham, Yeovil, Brixton. Darlington, we're at home. Ooh. Doncaster or Wealdstone? Doncaster, okay. Come on, Wealdstone. We'll take that, a nice home tie. Finish there, and Doncaster, we've already played them, they're 12th in the National League. Wealdstone are in the National League South. So have a look, how did they get on? So they're just playing it. Well, they played at Doncaster and drew with a last-minute equaliser. Ooh, right, so we'll know on the 11th exactly who we'll be playing. So we'll call that it for this one. Hopefully we'll get the second round. The second round in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you back soon. Until then, cheers.